What this bill does is it allows the police to try to prevent a tragedy from occurring ever again in Hawaii of a child dying or being seriously injured from being left unattended in a vehicle. It's not a bill that criminalizes conduct, but it is a bill that allows the police not only to try to rescue kids who are left unattended in cars, because really they have the ability to do that now, even though this bill makes it explicit. But what it allows police to do is to issue tickets, citations to parents who leave children under the age of 9 in automobiles for more than 5 minutes. It allows we in Hawaii to educate those who take driver's license tests, to educate the public and to let people know that not only is it a violation to leave your child in a car, but it is something that can lead to a tragedy. This bill has been a long time in the development, a long time in the making, and it's come about because people who care about it have fought for it. It really is a good bill that Governor Lingle is going to be signing today, and a bill that will hopefully make Hawaii a better place and will hopefully prevent a tragedy from occurring in the future.
I'm here to talk about House Bill 3377, more commonly known as the Ignition Interlock Bill. Safety is always the highest priority for our roadways, and drunk driving is one of our biggest problems. This law will establish a task force that will allow for the development of the legal and logistical protocols for the installation of ignition interlock devices for repeat DUI offenders and for those who drive while highly intoxicated. With ignition interlock, we'll have greater assurance that those DUI offenders are not driving their cars after they've had a single drink. Studies have shown that ignition interlock device substantially is more effective in suspending someone's license. Based on the experience in other states, they have seen up to 40 to 95% reductions in the rate of repeat offenders after they've implemented the ignition interlock programs. Hawaii has one of the highest DUI-related fatality rates in the country. Last year, there were 69 alcohol-related fatalities, and that's over half of the total number of traffic deaths on our roads. We're only one of 5 states without ignition interlock, so this is a great opportunity that we just could not let slip away. We knew that this issue was just that important to everybody, and so collaboratively, legislators, state agencies, law enforcement agencies, MAD, and community organizations came together and came up with a bill that was agreeable to all parties. You know, we can do all the engineering and enforcement that we want to make our roads safer, but if people continue to make poor decisions, choose to speed, choose to drive recklessly, and worst of all, drive while drunk, these senseless deaths will continue. And ignition interlock is a huge step in the right direction to help make our roads much safer for our residents of Hawaii. So with that, I would like to bring up Governor Lingle to make some remarks before signing these 2 bills.
Aloha, everyone. Welcome to the Capitol. I'm glad you could all be here with us today, and appreciate Mark and Brennan giving us a real good and thorough overview of these bills. It's always a privilege as governor to be able to sign bills that are going to save lives. It's not theoretical. We know that these bills will both save lives. And as legislators have made the well-being of our keiki a very high priority always, this is an especially important day. Since 2003, 3 children have died of heat stroke in Hawaii after being left unattended in a car. Nationwide, 789 children have died after being left in vehicles since 2003. 789 children in the country. We can bring honor by making certain when we were given an opportunity, we did what we could to make certain that it didn't happen to anyone else. And that's what I feel these bills will help us to do. So to all the legislators who came today, and have voted for these bills and worked on these bills. I want you to think today in those terms. It's not about a bill and give it a number. This is about bringing honor to their family for what they've been through. Thank you. We appreciate very much that you could come here today.